Everyone, thanks for tuning into Crypto ZX. I really appreciate you stopping by my channel today. To all my viewers watching my video right now, can I please ask you guys to take 2 seconds out of your time to like this video and hit this red subscribe button if you haven't already. This helps out the channel tremendously, and it also keeps me motivated on making videos for you guys. My goal is to reach 1,000 subscribers in the next coming days, so your support would be greatly appreciated. But with that being said, let's jump right into today's content. Guys, today I will be doing my price analysis and price prediction on Hedera Hashgraph. But before I begin, I would like to say the disclaimer. Anything on this channel should not be taken as financial advice, as I'm not a financial advisor. Cryptocurrencies are super volatile, so please do your own due diligence and research before investing in these markets. Alright, so Hedera Hashgraph. Most of you watching right now, I'm sure already know what Hedera Hashgraph is, but as you guys know, there is billions of dollars coming into the markets. With new money coming to the markets, there are new investors. So if you're new and you're watching about Hedera Hashgraph, I found a great article that goes in everything you want to know about Hedera Hashgraph. I strongly encourage you guys to go over it. We will still go over it briefly, but if you want to know everything about it, I strongly encourage you to read it, and it will be in the description box down below. And we'll go over the article right now, and at the end I will come and share my price analysis and price prediction where I could personally see Hedera Hashgraph go in the upcoming bull run of 2021 and 2022. So let's just jump in. So what is Hedera Hashgraph? The Hashgraph is what Hedera calls its new form of distributed ledger technology, DLT. This DLT technology is when a network of computers communicate with one another in order to reach an agreement over something known as consensus. In the case of Hedera, the agreement is whether transactions are valid, and the network is decentralized to maintain security and fairness. This all probably sounds familiar if you know anything at all about blockchain technology, because blockchains are another form of distributed ledger technology. So, a Hedera Hashgraph platform. Hedera Hashgraph was created by Dr. Lehman Baird and was launched by Swirls, a company he co-founded in 2016. It is a public ledger using the patented Hashgraph technology and is described as ABFT consensus algorithm capable of securing the platform against a Hedera Hashgraph platform is amazingly fast and is also secure and fair. Plus, it requires very little in the way of computational resources to keep the network secure. With Hedera, anyone is capable of running a node, creating a dApp, or use the services free of the need of license the technology. So, problems solved by Hedera Hashgraph. There are 5 problems that are being targeted by Hedera and the Hashgraph attempts to solve. By solving these problems, Hedera believes it can foster mainstream adoption of distributed ledger technology. Here are 5 problems. So, one problem is performance. Hedera claims to be extremely fast, and indeed it can handle more than 10,000 transactions per second with consensus reached within 3 to 5 seconds with finality. In the past, Hedera testnets have been able to achieve a throughput of 50,000 transactions per second, and in one test where there were geographical constraints of just one continent, the platform was able to achieve speed of 500,000 transactions per second. That's crazy. So the second problem it's trying to tackle is security. So Hashgraph uses ABFT as its consensus algorithm, and this algorithm is considered to be one of the most secure ways of providing consensus. In using ABFT, Hedera makes it impossible for any member to halt community consensus or from changing records after consensus has been reached. This is amazing. The network will be able to tolerate faulty nodes, and as long as fewer than 1 out of 3 of the nodes are attackers. Amazing. So, third problem they're trying to solve is governance. Hedera Hashgraph comes with 2 governance models that have been defined in its white paper. The first of these is the council government model, which is the overall governing body of Hedera that upholds the decentralization, trustworthiness, and stability of the network. This council is comprised of 39 organizations which have been determined to be reputable and which are spread across the globe on 5 continents. And these are some big names, as you can see in here. This setup prevents too much power from being held by a single person or organization. With the consensus model, anyone can run a node, help maintain consensus, and be rewarded for their effort. Amazing. Fourth, stability. Hedera Hashgraph has said it will never fork as the platform is kept stable with the legal and technical controls that prohibit forking. That will avoid any competing platforms being created, which helps avoid confusion and uncertainty. There are two capabilities created by the technical controls. The first is that the degree of the hashgraph can always be verified by the software client through a shared state mechanism. This shared state consists of all nodes providing verified information consisting of the consensus state of the entire network. The second capability ensures any software changes made by the governing body are guaranteed to be legitimate, as they are automatically updated and specified across the network. And lastly, regulatory compliance. Hedera has enabled KYC/AML compliance through an included optional identity mechanism. Dubbed the opt-in escrowed identity system, it allows verified identities to be bound to otherwise anonymous wallets. This feature makes it easier for Hedera to realize mass adoption as governments continue adding regulation to the cryptocurrency landscape. So, Hedera consensus algorithm. Hedera Hashgraph uses a consensus algorithm that is based on virtual voting and the gossip protocol. The gossip protocol is a method for spreading information across the network in a quick and efficient manner. Using the gossip protocol, a node can randomly choose another node it is already acquainted with and exchange all information it has with the node. The process spreads across the entire network and increases exponentially until the entire network is aware of all available information. In addition, instead of simply gossiping only a transaction, the gossip protocol also allows for a gossip about gossip, which allows for historical information to gossip across the network. This means that nodes with slightly different information near the top of the chain can quickly come to consensus by continuously gossiping with each other. So, virtual voting on Hashgraph is based on the concept of voting but is a more sophisticated method of voting that achieves strong guarantees with efficiency. With virtual voting, the network can run a voting algorithm without actually sending any voting messages. This is very beneficial. And like I said, if you want to read more about it, this is very informative. I strongly encourage you. I will leave the the link in the description box below, so make sure you check it out. So, the price analysis, where I personally could see Hedera go in the upcoming bull run of 2021 and 2022. So right now it's trading at 0.04 with a market cap of $188 million, and it's on, if we look at the exchange, it's on most of the biggest exchanges, OKX, Binance. So the exchanges are there, and it was launched last year, so it hasn't really seen a bull run. It was launched in the downtrend market, so this is going to be its first ever bull run. The upcoming bull run, it's going to be its first ever. And as you guys may know, like it's bottomed out in beginning of this year, and it blasted off in February, hitting its all-time high of almost six and a half cents. That was because of Google partnership. Google partnership with Hedera Hashgraph. This is huge, guys. Google is one of the biggest brands in the world, and companies in the world, and them partnering with Hedera Hashgraph is just mind-blowing, and I think it's just the beginning of Hedera Hashgraph. First of all, I would like to say congratulations to every single person who bought Hedera Hashgraph around these prices. And if you saw the vision, congratulations. It just shows you never know which coin is to pop off. So you gotta pick out the coins that you actually believe in and just hold and see if it pays off. So congratulations again. I'm really happy for each one of you for this amazing news and riding that pump. So where could I personally see this go? So like I said, Google partnership alone is huge. So now people know Hedera Hashgraph is working with Google. That will bring a lot of investors into Hedera Hashgraph. You know what I mean? So I personally could see, this is just my own personal opinion, no financial advice. I can personally see Hedera Hashgraph at the peak of the bull run of 2021 and 2022, the market cap to be at $1.5 billion market cap. Because considering, there's all these analysts coming out and saying the Bitcoin and Ethereum are supposed to be hitting figures like Bitcoin's supposed to hit like $200,000 and Ethereum is supposed to hit 5,000 to 10,000. If those numbers hit, I could easily see all the top 100 coins go along with Ethereum and Bitcoin right along with it. So I could personally see, like, realistically, Hedera Hashgraph, considering it's partnered with Google, at $1.5 billion market at the peak of the bull run. I'm not saying it's going to happen tomorrow. I'm not saying it's going to happen at the end of the year. I'm saying at the peak of the bull run, which is most likely at the end of 2021, at the beginning of 2022. So you may be asking, hey ZX, so what price would it be at $1.5 billion market cap? If Hedera Hashgraph were to hit $1.5 billion market cap, it would be at 33 cents. You heard that right, guys, 33 cents. And if those numbers were to hit, considering right now this price is extremely, extremely low. 4 cents, like if you consider that were to happen, 4 cents is just a bargain, but this is just my own personal opinion, no financial advice. But I personally could see Hedera Hashgraph hit those figures at the peak of the bull run. But I would love to hear what you guys think, my Hedera Hashgraph community. You guys agree with me? You guys think we're going to hit 36 cents? You think we're going to go higher? You think we're going to go lower? Please let me know in the comment section below. And also, guys, remove your Hedera Hashgraph off exchanges, because keeping your coins on exchanges is not safe, guys. I cannot stress this enough. You do not own your coins when you have them on an exchange, regardless if it's a Binance, because they're hacks and they're centralized exchanges. They can leave any day. So if I were you, I would purchase a Ledger Nano S, like a hardware wallet where I could keep my crypto safe, because I know I own them. If you're interested, feel free to go in the description box below. You can purchase a Ledger through my link. This does help out the channel, so if you do plan to do it, please purchase it through this link. But with that being said, I think I'm going to wrap it up. Please do not forget to like this video and subscribe. Until next time, it's been CryptoZX, and peace out.